Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let me just start off by saying thank you to all the beautiful people who have commented on my live stream. I read them, and I read the new ones. Obviously I don't see the ones that you wrote while I was doing the live stream, but I'm very grateful for all the people who wrote me very encouraging and motivational and inspirational like messages. So I just wanted to take the time and say thank you very much. Thank you to all the people who have participated to it. I know it was a bit like unpredictable, but I needed to start off somewhere. I'm thinking that the 3 live streams that I did were pretty interesting, and I might do more of them in the future. And I will also, sometimes it will be unpredictable. You'll just see me go live, and sometimes I will like pre-schedule them so that many of you who are not aware of it will know that I will be doing a live stream. I am planning on doing one perhaps that is more tarot perhaps, and you could come and see me, but that I wish to, because I want this channel to grow, and hence the growing, I will need more subscribers and I will need more help from people who watch it, obviously. But then again, I have also a lot to offer. One of my I need to offer, so I'm gonna do more volunteer work, let's say, with my channel too. It's not just for profit's sake, obviously, but always donations and support on a subscribing level, notification, hitting the bell, liking, disliking, commenting will help immensely. I would wish more positive like it is these days, and these months or these years it has been very positive for my growth. It was very nurturing, so I'm saying thank you to all the people who nurtured my channel and loved me and still love me, and I hope they will love me still in the near future, regardless of all the changes that will happen. But most of the comments or the support I have, they're already very lighthearted and beautiful, and how can I say it, like flourished people. And those who are not, then we're just seeds like me. Okay, so we're just seeds. You just need to remember that you will need to be nourished, and you will be nourished, and you will nourish yourself so that you can grow without knowing what you will bear technically. But then again, I have faith that Mother Earth or the universe will always reward those who seek to grow or seek to help others or seek to motivate themselves. So overall, if you're in a negative energy or you're going through a difficult phase, be it caused by the environment, political issues, life situations, I still hope that we can, I don't want to say support you, because I cannot talk less like that, because I know words do matter, even if sometimes it should be good that we don't give too much value to words if they're negative, let's say. So I hope that at least you will have the faith that things will change for the better, and I hope that the people who are causing it also will wake up to certain things that they are not aware of, because sometimes mistakes do happen because we're indifferent or we're ignorant of certain things. But then again, the important thing is, what are we doing to perhaps solve the issues or forgive ourselves, and how can we do action so that it will kind of like diminish the conflict around people. But then again, I have faith that also it's chaos and conflict versus balance. They both actually, calmness and chaos are opposites, so the balance of it all is life somehow. So then again, I cannot talk that much, but I just hope that you will be positive, you will think positively regardless of what kind of situation you are in. Okay, so that's that, and I just wanted to kind of say thank you very much to all those who have been a big support mechanism till now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you see my evolution more than I do. I'm just, on my point of view, it's more I'm getting out of my comfort zone, but the support you give me and the beautiful words that you speak to me or you write to me do impact me immensely in a very positive manner. So thank you very much. Okay, so even if sometimes I am not receptive, or like it's not easy for me to stay receptive for a long time with many people, because I'm more like a hermit dynamics. I'm not like social that much. But you know, like I'm happy that you appreciate what I do, and what I'm doing technically is appreciated. So I'll keep on doing it. But then again, I always did it because it was more like a calling. I know many of you want me to stay on this platform. I want to stay here myself. I'm happy that you want me to stay, and I want to stay. It's just like a confirmation or a validation I needed, perhaps, for some people. Okay, even me. Okay, like sometimes some people see me in a specific way, and I look confident and stuff like that. But then again, like you also see that I'm human. I'm simply human, and we all have weaknesses. Okay, so I wanted to say thank you. Big thank you from my heart. Okay, be it you donated to the channel, to me, you spoiled me arrogantly like that, or be it you write to me, you give me support, you give me tips, like you see that I'm sick and you provided me information that I might not have found easily outside. I'm very grateful for it. I'm always very grateful for the love. So okay, so thank you very much for the love, and I hope that the example you gave me, perhaps I will be able to give it to other people who will need it, if need be. Okay, so thank you very much. I want to say thank you to all the people who watch, subscribe. You don't need to subscribe, but overall I wish you would. But if you don't have the calling, then don't. But I want to say thank you again for watching me, listening to me, writing to me, you know, commenting, reaching out to me, having empathy with me and stuff like that. It's very cherished. Okay, like I don't seem to cherish it, but it means a lot, even though I don't show it that much. Okay, but I wanted to say thank you again. Okay, so for those who wanted their answers, you know, their questions answered, I say answers, but perhaps you already have the answers, you just want me to revalidate it. That's how it's going, perhaps. So if you have questions and you need answers, I might do a live stream within a week, 2 weeks, or a month, and these types of offerings I will perhaps offer them for subscribers only. So make sure that you subscribe by the time the live stream will happen. Okay, so that it will be provided to live stream, like the live stream will be available to subscribers, I will say. Okay, so I will make it that condition at least. Okay, I don't want to offer my energy just like that, but I should. That's why before I used to not be that constraint. Let's say I wouldn't put constraint in the situation, but now my recognition element is more like, I don't want to say my ego is popping. It's just like, whether or not, if I need to survive in this world, I need some type of ego vessel, you know. So it's more like I need to show you somehow that, you know, you need to recognize me in some way. I know you already do, but technically on a YouTube platform, let's say, if I want to reach a certain goal, I need the collaboration of people, and I need it in a more proof and validation manner, which is more like you're subscribing to my channel, you liking, commenting, etc. Okay, so if you don't wish to do these things, I still completely understand. I'm not the type that's more like, oh, you have to do this. Just make sure that you're subscribed when I do the live streams. And if you're definitely the type that doesn't want to stay a subscriber, you can definitely release yourself after it, and just like, I don't want to say abuse it, use it to your, like, overall the purpose of my channel is to be like a tool for you guys. So it's still an object for you to consider to use, could be. But then again, I'm consecrating the space in such a way that it's safe space for anyone who wishes to grow, or, you know, like understand or seek, if you need to Okay, so then again, I'm having the faith that it will be the, it will be a channel or a river where you can sometime quench your thirst for knowledge, for curiosity, for love. Okay, like, well, it should be a river somehow. Okay, so it's more a channel. It's a channel. So whoever needs to, like, bond with me or connect with me will find me on my channel. So that being said, today's program, I'm saying program, but it's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna see. We're doing this as usual. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Celtic spread because it's the most simplest. It's complicated, but it's simple for me at this point. I like things to be a bit complicated because that's simple for me. Okay, in my way of seeing it. Okay. Overall, we'll do 6 decks. Okay, 6 decks, but 6 spreads connected to the question of their current feelings. Okay, it's not like, it's the same concept as energy check, but we're gonna go current, which is present, in a timeless situation. So if you're watching this within a year, you're still like, it might resonate because this is the timeless dynamic that I created. Okay, so it's timeless reading, but the question is their current feelings towards you. Okay, so their current feelings is the title overall. And because I started this new divination thing and I liked it, and one of my, like, I love, because sometimes it's something new and I'm like at a beginner phase, and I have some people who have like a lot more knowledge or a lot more intuitive than me, like teach me techniques. So I'll say thank you, White Gold, for the technique about the deity / god together way. I'll give it to you. Thank you very much. You teach me a lot, like many other subscribers or many other viewers who are more intuitive or who have way more experience and more knowledge than me, which I respect immensely. So I will be using the Dice Divination, be it it's the technique I will use whichever way, but I will go at it with my own intuition. And I'll allow the viewers, it's gonna be more, because I'm not doing this live, okay, I'll give like three possibilities. Okay, we'll not go with numbers. I'll just kind of, in time, that specific, after the Celtic spread or before the Celtic spread, based on how I'm gonna go at it, how my intuition will I will tap into my core, my source of my intuition, my gut feeling, if I should do it before we start the spread or after. Okay, so it's more like I will roll the dice for 3 different times, okay, for the same deck spread. So let's say you chose pile 3. Okay, I went with pile 3. I wanted to do it after, so I decided to start the spread, read the cards for you about their current feelings, and then at the end I will kind of tell you guys to genuinely within yourself calm yourself and have questions. It could be that you can have 3 different questions and I will answer those 3 different questions for you, and we will have faith that whichever question and order of those questions you will have in mind, I will answer them with Dice Divination. Okay, and we're gonna try to consecrate the situation, meaning that it is, like, when I'm saying consecrating it, it's more turning it into a sacred answer, but perhaps it's more your own answer to yourself. Now, this one, if it's not true and it's a valid no, then just remember that this is just tarot. So you have every right from your point of view to look at what I'm doing in the form of you give it very big importance as if what I say is absolute, as it does not need to be. It's just for you a source of information or a possibility that might or might not happen. Okay, so it's very important to do that distinction, okay, on your end. And I have faith that many of you who watch this have that ability to discern what is right for you and what is not. And when I'm saying right for you, it's more like, is it in your capabilities? Can you, in your own belief in the present moment, are you able to handle the situation? Okay, be it it's a yes or a no and you act on it, are you able to face the consequences that come with that decision? Because everything is cause and effect, but out of your control as it's in your control. But you need to understand that the balance element or the centering element is the key, hence your own heart and your own belief and your own self recognition or self-esteem plays a big role, okay, in it. Okay, but then again, there's always changes that can happen. Unpredictable things are always around, so just have faith in yourself. That's what I want to say. Have faith in yourself, or hope the best regardless of how difficult the situation may go, may turn itself into. Okay, so let me just kind of show you all the 6 piles. So we're gonna start with pile 1, which is Rider deck. Welcome. Okay, so that's Rider deck. That's pile 1. Pile 2 is Hermetic Tarot. Pile 3 is Millennium Thoth Tarot. Pile 4 is the Sexual Magic. Pile 5 is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. And pile 6 is the Golden Universal. Okay, so you can choose with your intuition. I'll give you the time. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna drink something. Okay. You can choose with your intuition. Okay, so you can go with the deck, and then afterwards you can have 3 questions answered. Okay, as you can also choose in between all the 3s I'm gonna do. Like, you choose the question and you'll choose the first, the second, the third dice rolling will answer your question. You can go that way too. So technically it's a spread. It's a Celtic spread for you about your person's current feelings, and plus, be it 3 questions answered or a question answered with the rolling dice, like 3 times rolling dice. But then again, you choose if it's the first rolling dice, the second, or the third in the deck. Okay, like we're talking in the pile. Okay, so it's pretty simple. If you want to like, dislike, comment down below. If you want to hit the bell, you can get the latest notification. You can do so. If you want to, donate to my channel, the coffee site is down below. Obviously, please, with a heart space. Okay, so when you're giving the money or you're sending the money, allow it to be from a heart space. Okay, so you don't need to give me the financial, let's say, support. You can give it to me emotionally, energetically, whichever way it is. Okay. And if you want private readings, for now I am offering them. They're pretty expensive, and for now they're still one-sided. Okay, so if you still want to come and see me, you're eager with it, it's through PayPal. Okay, I have not explored the other options yet. I will explore them sooner or later, but for now the only way I accept money transfers and all is through PayPal. Okay, unfortunately that's how it is. Okay, so let me start. Pile 1, whoever chose Rider Deck Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how does this woman or man have, like, what are their current feelings towards you? Okay, so let me start by giving you messages or facts. Okay, so when I'm reading this for you, so I, being the person, I'm gonna try and embody your person. Okay, the vibe I go in, it's Gaia. So this is Mother Earth. Okay, so I have a more I said Gaia, but it's Grace. Okay, so for some of you, I might be an earth sign. Okay, I might be like a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Be it I'm a woman or man, it does not need to be. But grace here could also be blessings in disguise. It could be I'm blessing you. So there's a lot of love here, and a lot of positive and pure love here connected to you. Okay, so it does not need to be, does not need to, like, it if you're going sexual, it's not the vibe that much, okay, unless I will have other cards that will lead us there. Okay, so what else do I want to tell you? So I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So I was a fool connected to you. It is all too much. Okay, so it's way too much for me to handle. You or your presence perhaps, and unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going, so I was unsatisfied with many things in the relationship connected to you and connected to me. Perhaps this one, what messages, what questions? So describe something that's exciting in your life right now. So I want to know what's happening in your life and what's exciting about it, because perhaps I'm hearing that you're in a good mood these days because of it. So where are 3 places you've thought about having sex other than our bed? Okay, so this one, perhaps it could be that we are married couple already. You just want to know how your husband or your wife is feeling in this time. And they're asking you, where are 3 places you've thought about having sex other than our bed? Okay, like that wink. I'm giving you that wink like this. And what's something you'd like to be forgiven for? So where do you need my forgiveness for? Okay, so what do you need my forgiveness for? Tell me what mistake you've done and I was not aware of it, kind of thing. And over the past month, in what ways are you feeling unappreciated by me? So this one, perhaps both of you were going through an argumentational phase, like you were arguing together, you were not satisfied with many stuff, or there were a lot of problems at work that kind of like somehow projected itself in your daily life as a couple, perhaps. But overall, I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So I want to apologize, perhaps if I was not able to do so on a physical level with you. And it is all too much. So I was not able to handle the situation as an adult or as a mature person perhaps could be, and I was unsatisfied here. I felt like my needs were not met here. I wasn't happy the way things were going between you and me, or at work, with my family, with our family, with your family, with your siblings, or something of the sort, or our children perhaps. It could be, you know. So perhaps this one, he's kind of, or she's kind of like wanting to know what exciting things are happening in your life, perhaps, because if things were not going my way, but they were going your way, and I was like neglecting your happiness, or I was not happy for you because I was not satisfied with many things on my end. I just wanted you to, I wanted you to talk about it now, and I want to know where there are like 3 different places other than our bedroom that you would want to kind of have like an adventure with me, kind of thing, and what's something you want to be forgiven for, because perhaps I want to be forgiven myself. That's why I'm kind of like trying to find like a way to negotiate between you and me regarding this problem. And then over the past month, in what ways are you feeling unappreciated by me? So tell me if I'm making you feel unsatisfied or, you know, unappreciated, because perhaps I know how it feels like. So I would want you to sit down and consult with me or confront me about certain things overall. Okay, so this is how your person's feeling, but they're feeling more pure. Okay, so they're not allowing the ego that much in the spread. Okay, so rabbit, so too much concern with sexual matters. Okay, so for some part on your end, could be that you are not able to be satisfied in a sexual manner, or I'm way too concerned with sexual matters. Okay, so I don't know if we're trying to have a baby, or we're trying to be able to orgasm 3 times a night, or something of the sort, or, you know, like I want to be satisfied somehow and I was not able to, or I have like an aim in the bedroom. Like, you know, sometimes you have certain aims and like you have certain visions in the bedroom, kind of thing, with your partner. So that's in between you and your person to figure out. Okay, because sometimes men or females like want to challenge themselves, or they need that challenge even in the bedroom. Okay, so just find that like what do you call it, the same ground as your partner, perhaps. I don't know, guys. Okay. Like that. So let me see what are their current feelings towards you. Okay, so what are my current feelings? So you have the 10 of okay, so I'm working hard for the family, or we're both working hard, or I feel like you're working hard, okay, for the family. And you're overburdened, and my challenge is that, like, I feel conflicted in the situation because I don't know how to be useful to you. Perhaps that could also be the problem here. And the reason why is the Death card, which is more like, is things are not changing between you and me. You have the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and in the middle section we have the Two of Cups with the Empress. So this one, perhaps I'm pregnant, could also be the situation here. That's why I'm like not that satisfied, because I'm in pain. Could be I'm juggling the situation, or I don't want to juggle, kind of thing. Okay, so this one, there's so many variables, because Gaia is also like the grace energy, is also Mother Earth for me. So it's mother, you know, thing is the thing that gives birth to physical life. Okay, so it could be that I'm pregnant or you're pregnant, and you know, like, I cannot, too much concern with sexual matters could also be here, because men could have, if I'm a man here, perhaps it's more like I respect and I honor you, but then again, sometimes I want my own wife or my own person, you know. So it's like, I want that time with you, but then again, we cannot ignore the third energy, which is the baby, you know. It's like, and sometimes there are certain restrictions based on what the doctor is saying, etc. So this one, I don't know what the situation is, but overall, if there's a pregnancy here, there's an element that, like, I'm working way too much. And why? Because, like, there's change that's about to come, you know, like, there's change in our life, and my challenge is not to kind of like have a lot of expectations this one, and like the feel stuck in my own expectations of myself, or you feeling that way connected to me. So in the past, how I felt was more like, I felt like we were lovers technically, but it was not like an equal give and take. Perhaps we're not having that proper equal give and take even in the relationship. Could be. But I have the Lovers, I have the Two of Cups, but they're in, the Lovers is on a physical, and the Two of Cups is in reverse. Now, I could read this two different ways, because there's the way I can read, which is more traditional, and then there's the way I read, which is mine, okay? But you will just take it the way you want it to be taken. So the initial one, it's more like, even if when we were in a relationship, like financially, I felt like perhaps like I was not providing you enough, or like I felt like I was not able to provide for you, even though we were together or we were married and we decided to get married. Perhaps now, right now, in the present moment, you are definitely very beautiful, and like, you're pregnant kind of thing, or I'm pregnant, and I feel like somehow it's like your pregnancy is taking way more attention in the relationship than me. Okay, so it's more that vibe where I feel, if I'm a masculine, I don't have that much of your attention. Just completely normal. That's one. And then in the near future, with the Three of Pentacles, it's more like, I will talk about this, I want to talk about it, we will talk about it, or we're gonna build together. Now, it could be very the low energy, which is more like feeling a bit neglected here in the relationship, but it's completely normal if there's a baby. Okay, men go through this, I believe, once their wife is pregnant, you know, or their partner is pregnant. Now, there's the other one that's more positive overall, it's just that like how I'm feeling is that I need to work hard for the family, okay? Like whether or not I need to stay hardworking, I need to like take on the responsibilities. Why I do that is because I know that things are changing completely and they're gonna transform themselves. I'm working hard because I know what to expect, kind of stuff, or what not to expect, because you rather be safe than sorry, kind of thing. So that's the mentality your person is in, and their challenge is not to like stay ignorant, stay conflicted, stay like this one. It's more like if I'm a guy or I'm a girl, like I need to feel useful. My challenge is like my like I don't the problem here is because there's change that's gonna happen, or there is an element of I want to change things. Okay, I know things are gonna change, or things are changing already in between you and me. So my challenge technically is not to feel stagnant, not to feel conflicted, not to have that doubt element, not to feel like I'm blind to things, you know, and I'm useless, you know, because I don't see, I don't do anything, kind of thing, be stuck in my own head, kind of thing, you know. So that's my challenge. I don't want to stay there. I don't want to stay in that position. Perhaps that's why you're seeing me work way more, or go to work, or find work, or something of the sort. If I'm a woman or I'm a guy, okay. So in the initial phase, connected to how I felt towards you overall was more like because you decided to be with me, or because we decided to be together, or because I decided on something, I'm definitely thinking about how I can have this like equal give and take with you overall in the relationship. Okay. In the present moment, how I'm feeling overall is that I feel very blessed to be in this relationship with you. I feel like you and I understand each other. We are soulmates, or we are partners technically, and I feel very beautiful, very loved, very abundant, very fertile in this relationship, or I see you this way. Okay, so you are like that fertile Virgin Mary dynamics, but then again, it's not a virgin. The Empress is not necessarily a virgin. Okay, but you're like the giver, in like you're not the provider, but you're the giver, you're the multiplier in the family. So whatever I give to you, you make it multiply. You know, it's like that. If you're more like a feminine energy, this one. And then in the near future with the Three of Pentacles, it's more the vibe where we're building together. I feel like I can talk with you. I feel like you listen to me. I feel like no matter how our life experiences are, like, you know, like our upbringing, our upbringing, our language, they're not necessarily barriers between us. We're able to collaborate together, we're able to work together, we're able to go through this harsh time together, kind of thing. So this one overall, it's more about collaborating with you and talking about the like resolving the problem and building the family foundation, building the foundation if it's more business oriented, and you know, like working hard on it because there's transformation that's happening. So this one is more romantic, could be, but you could also go at it from a more business vibe. Okay, it's more like we're overburdened, there's a lot of responsibilities. Why? Because there's a change and there's a vision we wish to work forward towards. So our challenge is not to stay conflicted in this situation and not act. We need to do something, we need to work on something. So there's always something to work around, not feel like there's so many things to do and we're like stuck there, you know. So in the initial phase, how I felt about the situation was more like the partnership has been established between you and me, even though perhaps it's not like an equal give and take, but we wish for it to be an equal give and take. So that's why we need to work harder in the present moment. Whatever the collaboration is, the partnership is, it's very fruitful and it is bearing fruit. Okay, so we're very happy with the whole outcome of the business. Okay, and then in the near future, because it's very fruitful, it's kind of opening doors for many other alliances to be established. Okay, so this one overall, it's more that vibe. Okay, but I wasn't happy the way things were going, so that's why perhaps I worked hard, perhaps, or it could also be that vibe. Okay, this one, but I went more positive. Okay, so this one, it's more like I manifested somehow a more positive, fruitful business in the present moment, and in near future how they're feeling is that they're gonna open the doors for negotiations or other clienteles. It's like that. Okay, so this is all that I had for pile 1, and we're gonna do the 3-question answering. So if you want to participate, there's 2 ways to go at it. It's either you have 3 questions and I just answered first, second, and third with a yes, no. Like I have possibility of 12 answers. Okay, so you can choose if you want to have 3 questions or you want to choose between the first, second, third rolling. Okay, but you decide. Okay, so it's either you say it in your head, I have 1 question, and the third rollover will answer it. Okay, you can do it that way, or you can go 1 question at a time, but just make sure that you breathe in, breathe out. I might tap into you, but this is not like a live, so it's definitely more energy. We're gonna go there. Okay, so it's more like that faith element, that hope element, that it is for you. The answers you need are coming to you, so you're very close to your answers or achieving your goals, perhaps. Okay, so this one, first question, I'm gonna start rolling it. So first question, or the first option, is you have 9. So first answer is certainly it's gonna happen. Okay, so it's certain, it's pretty certain. Now the second option, or the second question, prepare yourself, is you have 9 again. It's certain that it's gonna happen. Wow, okay. Now the third option, or the third question, the answer will be number 1. Yes. Yes. So it's all yes, technically. The answer overall is yes. Okay, certainly, yes. Okay, so that's all that I had for pile 1. Okay, I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys the answer you seeked. And if it was helpful, you can subscribe, you can like, you can comment, you can hit the bell, you can donate, or you can also seek me for a private reading yourself. Okay, so that's all I had. Okay, have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. Now, pile 2, wherever it shows Hermetic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, pile 2, okay, let's see how your person's current feelings are connected to you. But for you guys, I feel like I'm going to start with the 3-question / the question answering, because I'm drawn to doing it with you. Okay, so you need more straightforward answers. We're going to go with the questions answering first. Okay. So you have either 3 questions. I will roll the dice for you, or you can choose option 1, 2, 3 for the dice rolling to answer your 1 question. Okay, so you can take the time and decide. But for now, I'm just going to start with question number 1, or option 1. You have number 5, which is excellent luck. So it's very lucky situation for question 1, or the option 1 if you chose the first rollover. Second question, we have 10, and 10 is pretty doubtful. Okay, so the answer to your question, the second question, or if you chose option 2, it's doubtful. Okay, there's doubt in it. There's debt in it too. So if I heard doubt, I also heard debt. Okay, so you might be in debt to somebody, or technically, well, you will not necessarily benefit that much. Okay, now the third option, or for the third question, we have number 4, is be wise when you're doing the investment. Perhaps this one, I don't know why the Hermetic Tarot, I always go business. Okay, like I can't go, like I'm dealing with businessmen somehow, or people who are more like wiser, or more you know, like you reflect or you negotiate. Something of the sort, okay? But then again, it does not need to be that way, but it's more masculine, okay? Hermetic tarot, it's more like I'm dealing with sages or people who run free, don't like to be that. Now, it varies from one person to the other, it varies. I'll not take much of your time, but I just need to do this right away. You can fast forward it, okay? So I'm using this here so that I can be less distracted when I'm doing it. My readings, okay? So you had those 3 dice rolling, so you had those answers. So if you came for this, then have a good day. If you want to stay for a reading, then definitely you can. Like you want. So I was saying with the Hermetic Tarot, either I'm dealing with very like we don't waste the time and we're more like high quality people, like high quality in the way, be it spiritually or financially, okay? So I cannot like pin it down, but Hermit is the isolated sage vibe. Now you could be isolated as a person, as it's not that, it's more you have so much more knowledge and you're more wiser, so you have connections all over the world kind of thing. So that's where the difference is with Hermetic Tarot, perhaps, okay? Because Hermetic Tarot is a lot of masonry and secret society dynamics and astrology and stuff like that, okay? So Kabbalah teachings, it's definitely Kabbalah overall, okay? So Hermit and Millennium Thoth are definitely Kabbalah. Okay, so it's more Jewish, or it's more the tree of life concepts, even though it's not it, okay? But I will tap into it with my own intuition. Long story short, we're just gonna start, okay? So current feelings of your woman or your man or your person of interest, you have allowing. So I'm allowing you these things. So I'm more allowance. So I'm allowing you. I'm being more open to you in the current feelings, okay? Messages for you is I'm trying my best to forgive, okay? So I'm trying my best to forgive you, or forgive the decisions you took. You know, I can't take it anymore, so I cannot handle it anymore. Perhaps this one can't handle the situation. And then you have mistakes and self-love. Okay, so I wish I could right my wrongs. I'm trying my best to forgive either myself or you for making me make mistakes, or I needed to act somehow and like I made a mistake. So this one, it could be I'm blaming it on you, or you blamed it on me kind of thing, or it's more like I'm blaming myself for making a mistake. And then you have self-love. I'm still trying to heal. So I am trying to heal from the situation. This one, I'm not gonna say I want to apologize. It's just I'm trying my best to forgive my own mistakes, myself, or you, and I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. And then you have allowance. So allowance could also be like money that you're giving to me. That's the vibe here. Or I'm allowing you entrance kind of stuff. Now you have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. So this one is a true loving kind of situation. But there's also this aspect, affairs with your family. Okay, so there are affairs with your family. So there are family affairs here, this one. I don't know. Then I have certain questions I wish to ask you, or I want to talk with you. Okay. I'm just gonna stand while I'm reading, guys, okay? Like, I'm sorry. But here we go. So, tell me about a time when you didn't feel supported by me. Okay, so I want you to tell me if there was a time where I was not supporting you the right way, perhaps. Then you have what have been or remain to be the biggest points of contention in our relationship. How should we be working on it? So there are contention in our relationship. There is some kind of like issue perhaps. And what similarities do you see between your relationship and that of your parents? Okay, and what's an area about me that you'd like to learn more about or have questions around? So overall, perhaps this one is wise enough to understand that, you know, they made a mistake with you, your family, or there's tension in between you and them, and like perhaps you idolize your parents' relationship or you don't idolize your parents' relationship, kind of stuff. This one, there's a lot of like family baggage you need to release. You'll know, I don't know. Okay, I have no way of knowing it. Okay, so with the Knight of Pentacles as the main situation, so how I'm feeling connects to you, my current feelings is I still want to, you know, invest in you. I'm still eager to invest in you, this one. But my challenge with the Spirit of Ether is to, you know, approach it as with less baggage as I can. Okay, with lightheartedness, you know, like lightheartedness with love, but like light heart, you know, it's like not heavy on the heart kind of thing. And the reason why it's that way is the Hanged Man. So it's the second mother in Kabbalah. So the Fool is the element of air. Okay, Hanged Man is the element of water. In the initial, you have Lord of Oppression. In the present moment, you have Ace of Cups. Okay, so the allowance energy is I am open for love, let's say. Still, I'm still open for love. So you have love, deep affection, and caring. So I am the caring type. That's why perhaps I can't seem to either forgive myself for the mistakes I've made towards you, and I can't take it anymore that, you know, I cannot undo the wrongs, perhaps could be this one. What I can't take it anymore. I have Lord of Pleasure, and you have the Sun with Scorpio. Now, I don't know if you guys are in separation or you're together. Now, if you're together, I can't take it anymore. Could be connected with sex, perhaps this one. I don't know, but I'm giving you that option because the 6 is the compassion, harmony, beauty, and it's also part of opening the wise heart. Okay, so it's also connected with air and smell. So this one, I can't take it anymore. Now, I need something more. I'm sorry, guys. Just 1 second. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? Okay, so perhaps this one, I made a big mistake. Okay, like I made a big ass mistake connected to you, connected to your family, or connected to the business. Okay, now I'm trying my best to forgive myself and I can't take it anymore. Perhaps I'm guilt tripping a bit. This one, I'm feeling very guilty. Hence why I need to give myself more love so that I can heal, okay? And I wish I could right my wrongs, but you can't go back in the past, okay? So overall, this one, how they're feeling is that they still care and they still want to invest, and they are slowly investing still. Why they're doing that is because overall, you know, their emotions are pretty intense connected to you. Water is very overwhelming, okay? So having the hangman, it could be that I'm either delusional or I'm reflecting or I'm like sacrificing myself or I'm like a prisoner here, but I am a prisoner because I'm in love. Sometimes it could be that way, okay? So overall, it's more that vibe, and connected to you with the foolish man, it's more like I need to just like approach you back as like how can I make you gamble, or like I'm gambling. My challenge is that I'm gambling this one. It's either I'm gambling in this situation with you, or like I'm risking a lot of stuff connected to you. Or it could also be like the challenge is that it's insanity, perhaps, because they made a big mess. So realistically, I don't know to what point you're like, I'm not gonna say business oriented, but if you are business oriented, then it's more like I don't know to what point you can forgive mistakes like these, or how big the mistake was. Now, if you're the forgiving and compassionate type, then definitely perhaps like my challenge is like not to, how am I going to approach you in a way that it's like I'm baggage less, I feel guilty less, okay? Like I don't have that guilt consciousness. Now, for some part, because why I'm saying this, because you can use this guilt consciousness for your own benefit, you know, like you can, based on how business-like you are, okay? So some people sometimes make mistakes, and many people take it and they use it as like a debt kind of thing, you know, so could be that way. Now, if I'm reading this the other way around, then you just understand the mentality I'm going in, because based on how business-like and but if I'm more mature and I'm more like, you know, like I need to do what I need to do, I do it kind of thing. So this one, I don't know to what point this person is forgiving or you're forgiving, because I don't know which point of view I'm reading this to, okay? But overall, having the fool as a challenge, it's more like, how am I gonna, you know, act like the innocent person now, you know, like when we know that I made a mistake and I'm guilty of the guilty as charged, I'm guilty as charged, how am I gonna start again kind of thing, you understand? Like start new. Overall could also be it, like start fresh with you kind of thing, be it it's business or be it it's relationship, be it it's love, okay? So in the initial phase with the 10 of Wands, with the Lord of Oppression, I was pretty oppressed here, okay? Like I felt oppressed, or I oppressed myself here, connected to you because of what I did, okay? But it's pretty like having the 10 of Wands, it's like having a lot of intensity, but then again trying to control it. So I'm really oppressed here. So how I felt I felt very oppressed. I was not just repressed, oppressed. Like I wanted to do things, but I didn't because of my guilt consciousness, this one. Right now in the present moment with the Lord of the Root of Power of Water, it's more like I'm more in my headspace, okay? I'm more like high up there and I'm more in a loving vibe, okay? So overall, I feel like perhaps you did forgive me, and I feel very happy and appreciated and grateful for that. Perhaps could be this one. And then in the near future with the Lover's card, it's more like I decided to kind of like restart again, perhaps, and this time around more decisively and, you know, less, try not to make mistakes again, okay? But overall, you know, cherish our relationship and our connection together, and, you know, allow myself this collaboration, this partnership, okay? So this one, it's more like that. be it it's a lover or a person who you forgave. Okay, so it's like that, this one. I don't know if you did though, but that's the vibe I'm getting. This one, okay? That's it. Have a beautiful day. If you want to dislike, comment down below. You can hit the bell. You can donate to my channel, you know, from a heart space. What else? You can ask for a tarot reading, private reading. You can, I don't know, like, etc. Okay? You can love me also, okay? So, or wish or pray for me to heal my issues sooner than faster than usual, you know, like that. Anyways, have a good day, guys. Okay, see you around. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, pile 3, let us begin with dice rolling, like pile 2, perhaps. So, dice rolling. So, you can have 3 questions and I'll answer all 3. Or if you want, you can go with the other method. You decide in this few seconds. I like every dice roll I will just do 3. It can be like option 1, 2, 3. So, you have a question, you choose 1, 2, or 3. Or you have 3 questions and I answer them with the dice rolling. Okay, so it's up to you to decide if you wish to go with per question and you want to have faith that it's the right answer, or you go with a 3 option thing with 1 question. Okay, so with the dice rolling we have a maximum of 12 answers, okay, for the questions. Okay, so first question or option number 1. What's your answer? You have number 3. So we have take care. You have to take care of the situation. Okay, so take care of yourself or take care. Like nurture the situation, reflect over it, and, you know, care about the thing. So nurture it or concentrate on it more. Okay, now question number 2 or option number 2. We have number 6. So 6 is of course. So it's of course it's gonna happen. Of course you're gonna succeed. Of course you're gonna, like, whatever way you ask the question. If it was positive, it's of course. If it was negative, it's of course too. Okay. Now option number 3 or question number 3's answer is 5. So excellent luck. Okay, so very lucky situation for option 3. Excellent luck. Luck is on your side. That's what it means. So let us see pile 3. Pile 3. So your person's current feelings towards you. I'm just gonna drink something fast out. Okay. So messages for you. Okay, so we're gonna go with this from your person. So I still think about you. I do think about you a lot, this one. Then we have I need to hold back my true feelings for you. And then why do I deserve someone like you? Okay, so this one overall, it's a person that does think a lot about you, But then again, they need to hold back their true feelings for you, and then they're asking themselves, why would they deserve someone like you? Do they, in their opinion, why you? Perhaps why am I attracting someone like you instead of someone like, I don't know, I'm expecting to, I think I could attract, you know? So space, I need more time to think overall. And soul tie, so I always feel connected to you, this one. So I still think about you. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. And why do I deserve someone like you? Or why am I attracted to someone like you? Or why am I attracting someone like you when I want to attract somebody else? Kind of stuff. It's like that. Or why am I thinking of you when I should be thinking about something else or someone else? Then we have dog far away. So a distant friend is thinking of you. So for some of you, this person is thinking of you, and it's a far away, someone that lives far away. And then broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. So your wish here will not be granted, or their wish will not be granted. There's also two other. We have tower, which is solid foundation, success with effort. So this one, if you're working on a foundation, you will have success only with effort. Okay. And vulture, so depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So I want to uplift this one because I know what depression and anxiety is like. It's really not a good energy. So worry that someone is against you. Manifest, like, you, there are ways you can manifest even if you're in anxiety. Try to have faith that, you know, whatever will happen, it's the right way it's gonna happen. Okay, so if the person is against you, they need to be against you. You can have faith like that, or you can have the hope that sometimes this problem could be a blessing in disguise. Okay, so it's hard to focus on it like that, but it could sometimes be a blessing in disguise, someone being against you. You can also manifest it in the form of, if you know who this person is against you, just try to visualize this person collaborating with you in a happy manner. Wish them happiness, wish them, you know, abundance and stuff like that. But genuinely from a heart space, if you do it sometimes, if you believe in those things, you can try it out. And, you know, sometimes you could create love energy towards you. So the person might not, you'll be able to resolve the conflict faster by visualizing the person happy and loving, because then again, we are the one who's like giving the signals towards this person to feel this way. So the person might be receptive to it, and when they're receptive to it and they are happy, let's say, when they see you, they will kind of start nurturing certain happy energies and perhaps help you out in this situation, even if they're against you. Could be. Okay, so it's more techniques you could try and see if you want to try, but if not, then depression and anxiety is not a good thing in general. It's very exhausting to the body. Now describe our first kiss. So I want to ask you if you can describe how our first kiss was. Perhaps it's someone you kissed and they want to know how your first kiss was, your point of view. So this one, you have passion with empowerment. So overall, the vibe I go in towards you, I go empowered and I go passion. So I am pretty passionate and I am pretty sophisticated as a woman or a man. Like, that's the vibe I go in, this one. And what else do I need to read for you? I am the man and I wish to be like you. Okay, now this one, it could be a man as it could be a woman, or this is how the woman is seeing you, as if like you want to be the man, and you know, like what they deserve someone like you, perhaps. Now it varies. It's more romantic, even though I felt like I was more distant from you. Okay, now let me open the spread. We'll see from there on how I'm feeling. I was gonna say you're the man. You're the man. If you're the guy here for a woman, you're the man overall. I'm the man, but you're the man. Oh my god. So, the moon with the Aeon. You have number 18 and then you have number 20. Okay, so the moon and the Aeon. Judgment card is the element of fire, okay? Hence the phoenix is here, okay? So phoenix is a sign of rebirth, resurrection, new beginnings, or preparation for the birth of it, or the death element to complete itself. Now, with the moon, though, it's the back of the head, okay? And you have a scarabée here. And this is also a sign of... What is it a sign of? I have an amulet that looks exactly like this, okay? It's pretty insane. And then you have Sept there. And we have Mercury with I don't have that symbol here. Oh. We have Neptune, perhaps. The moon. And we have Pisces. And it's feminine energy, okay? It's... And it's shin. You have shin and you have cuff. Okay. Then we have adjustments as the justice card here. Then you have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. In the initial phase, you have the 9 of Cups, but it came in reverse. In the middle section, you have Ace of Wands. And then in the near future, we have the Tower card. I have a lot of major arcanas here. Like, I don't have a lot. I have 4 out of 6. But it's pretty... And you have the High Priestess. Okay. Now, this one... I don't want to say I'm exhausted already. I'm tired in this pile, okay? There's a element of, like... okay. Like, perhaps there's 2 ways to go at this. I don't know which way I'm gonna go. There's one person perhaps who's in love with the other person. And the other person is more looking at their other options, like that. Now there's another one where it's more like, be it I'm the one in love with you and I'm aware your options are open and I'm fed up with it. Okay, so that's where all the I still think about you because perhaps I might have passion and emotion towards you. Now if I'm a woman, this one it's more watery. Now if I'm a guy, it's gonna be more fiery. Okay, so I will go more sexual dynamics, tension dynamics, masculine, uh testosterone vibes a bit. Okay, so I don't like, if I'm the guy though, I have my options ready. I'm saying, like, I have my options ready, like that. But like, I'm tired of this. I wish to be like you. I need to hold back my true feelings for you. So be it it's my emotions that I have towards you, I need to like hold back my emotions. Why do I deserve someone like you? Why should I deserve someone like you? Or why am I assessing like I'm liking someone like you? Like, because when you love, you start loving someone, you start thinking, why this person, until you kind of like, you know, uh fall the cliff of insanity, but falling in love like the fool. You don't think anymore because you're like in that void element of love, you know, it's in love. So you accept everything until you wake up, you know, the delusion element a bit, that it's baggageless and you're kind of like in the air, you know, like what I mean. So this one overall, I'm gonna say I don't think, but I can't think this one. Current feelings of your partner or your person. Now, if you guys kissed, if you did, I want you to describe our first kiss. Now, if we're childhood friends and I'm a person who lives far away from you, then just understand that like I'm thinking about you, but your wish will not be granted, or my wish will not be granted connected to you. But the vibe here is oh my god. Every time with my Millennium Thought, my own issue here is like, do I read my own way? I will read my own way. Okay. There is a lot of emotion here. Okay. There is emotion here. But if I'm a man, I don't know how to manage my emotions that much. I don't know how to manage it. This one, that's why the moon is there, because I want to kind of like discern what I'm gonna do with the emotions I have towards you. And you know, like thinking if you're kind of single, you're not, like, are you like entertaining someone? This one we're gonna go my way, but it's pretty delusional. Okay guys, this one, it's pretty delusional vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I want you to ground yourself at least. Now, if you need that extra boost from me, I will give it to you, no problem. It's just, it's very like repressed and like in love, and it does not want you to know it's in love because it's a man. You know, I'm a man. And I want to be like you in this one. I don't know, like, I'm a man, I want to be like you. I don't know how you are though. And the vibe I go in is I'm empowered. Like when I'm kind of feeling this way, I'm pretty passionate and I'm empowered. Like the passion element is empowered. So I am sexually drawn to you, this one. I'm very sexually drawn to you. My Tower card, even though if I were to read it as per like, you know, the like the okay, we're not gonna go Kabbalah because Kabbalah can help me tap into something different. But Millennium Thought, I read it in so many ways. I'm just gonna go with the vibe I'm called to do, okay? Overall, the moon and the Aeon. The Aeon, it's the resurrection energy. It's the fire energy. Now, the Aeon is also, like the fire element is very present in the Tower card. Now, the Tower card, for me, looks like a phallic, okay? So I always give it the form of a man's phallic, okay? And then when a man is erected, as per studies or as per another man who explained certain things to me, there's a lot of tension in the head, okay? And until you make movements or, you know, it kind of gets the proper nourishment with the hand or with the mouth or with the saliva or with the, you know, the mouth activity or the hand or the foot activity, whatever way you can imagine it to be, it will release itself. But this one overall, it's empowered passion. So my organ is very erected, this one, okay? And you have the Ace of Wands, which is more like I want to, like, I do feel the passion, I do feel the lust element. This one, there is lust in this pile. Like, there's always lust in Millennium Thought because it's a sexy Millennium Thought for me, okay? So whoever this person is or whoever you are, you might be very sexy, as I'm sexy myself, okay? But I'm drawn to you sexually. I have lust towards you. And I can't seem to control it, this one. I want to repress my emotions, but then again, I don't know how to manage my emotions. This one, I'm the man, so I'm feeling like I have to be the man, which I am because I have a phallic here that's very fired up, okay? So it's very erected or very fired up, very excited. I could be frustrated, this one. I could be sexually turned on, this one. This one, I could be like lusting and passion driven a bit, okay? That's the vibe I'm going in, but I need more time to think. And like, I do feel connected, okay? So I do feel the connection, this one, but I do feel the lust I feel towards you. It's like Aleph book, I was not able to finish it, but there was like a phase where, you know, when the spirit is kind of reawakened, or it was about like life ascendance, or I don't remember what it is, I can't talk about it, but there was a phase where he was trying to repress the desire he was feeling towards another woman, but it was not his wife, kind of thing. Now this one, I don't know if you guys are single overall. This energy here is more like I want you to be single, or I know you're single, but then again, I have no way of like proving it, this one, because there's distance, or I'm being stubborn here overall because I'm a man who's not eager to embrace his emotions. But overall, this one, be it I embrace them or not, men actually sometimes are way more blind to it, except if I'm no longer blind to it. So there are men that are blind to the fact that they're in love, and there are men that are aware that they are in love with a woman, perhaps, but repressing their emotions, I don't know, depends on the type of person they are, okay? So if you know I'm more repressive type, I'm the more ego driven type, I'm the more like I don't like rejections that much, or I don't like to confront things because I don't want to be rejected by the person I cherish the most, kind of thing. Now this one, what are their vibes though? It's a missed opportunity, or they had missed opportunities, but like, they're pretty fired up about you, okay? Like, they're pretty I was gonna say set on you. They are, okay? So you know if I'm set on you or not, but I need that distance. I still think about you, but I'm thinking a lot though. I'm doing a lot of thinking. I think this person, if they were just to go with their heart, perhaps it would be more easier for them, but not everyone is, you know, comfortable with the heart. Anyways, let me just finish this, okay? So with the, I'm laughing because I prepared 2 decks and I didn't use them, and we're at the 3rd pile, so I won't be using them. But I saw sexual magic. So perhaps for some of you, perhaps if you're watching this, you can go to the pile 4. You'll have some messages there too. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna resonate. I just, you know, I'm looking at the 2 oracle cards I was gonna use, but I forgot to use them. Hence why the message is coming. So perhaps sexual magic. There's pile 4. That's sexual magic. Okay, we're not done with pile 3 yet though. Okay, so overall, if I'm a man here, okay, perhaps it could be I have emotions towards you, or I know you have emotions towards me, and this element does excite me. Okay, now overall, like the gaze, your face. Okay, when I think of you, I think about your face, and I think about your eyes, and I think about how beautiful you are, how rejuvenated you are, perhaps how healthy you seem, perhaps. And like the moon energy, which is more like your divine feminine vibrations, it's like I'm feeling this way though. So this one is how I'm feeling is that whenever I think of you, I think about your eyes, I think about your face, I think about your passionate nature, perhaps. I think about how, you know, feminine you are, perhaps, how divine feminine you are, or like how mysterious you are, perhaps. It's like that. And why do I think, or why do I feel this way towards you is that somehow like I do want to merge with you. I do want to work hard on, you know, collaborating with you and giving us a try. But then again, it's just wishful thinking, this one. And my challenge when I'm feeling this way currently towards you is that I need to adjust to the situation. I need to make some adjustments. I need to be fair and square here. So I need to ask you the questions and get my answers. Or I have answers for you, you have to ask me the questions. So that's the vibe here. Okay? So in the past, connected to you, it's more like I felt very like happy, and like I felt like luck was on my side, and I felt like all my wish came true kind of thing connected to you. Right now in the present moment, I am giving you a big ass try. Okay, so I'm asking you out on a date, I'm talking with you, I am desiring you, perhaps this one, in the present moment, or I have set the motion, I've decided it, and I will act on it. Okay, and then in the near future with the Tower card though, just understand that like I am definitely very excited. Okay. I'm very excited about the love offer I got myself into. Yeah. This one, if I'm a man and I'm more frowning, or I'm more discontent by nature, or that's the persona I have, just understand that if I do ask you out on a date with that straightforward frowning or like serious poker face, I'm very excited. You don't understand. But this excitement is because I feel loved. I feel like perhaps I could love you, this one. I feel like I'm very happy in love and bliss in the relationship, this one. And perhaps this one here, it's the messages could be that there is someone who is against me being with you, or you being with me, could be, and there is depression and anxiety connected to it. Okay, so worried that someone is against you, perhaps. Now Tower, we have the Tower card here, so solid foundation, success with effort. So it could also be that this person will work on having a solid foundation with you, and the success will come with the effort that they will put connected to you. And then, or this is how you're gonna have to manage the situation with this woman, perhaps, if this is how you're feeling. Okay, and a distant friend is thinking of you, so just kind of like an FYI, a long distant friend or a person from another country who you spoke with is thinking of you, and wish will not be granted. Now, wish will not be granted perhaps could not necessarily be here as it is here, but I feel like the vibe is that I will act this one. With Millennium Thoth, the vibe I always go, like, I'm just gonna tell you like my energy, even though it's here, I believe that if I'm empowered with passion, I would act 100%. I would. So current feelings of your person, even if I was pretty like lost in stagnation for a while, if I'm this energy, I would have acted. So I believe that whoever is watching this, I'm acting right now. You do see me either flirt with you, you do see me either interact with you, you do see me closing the gap with you. You do see me playing with you, you do see me acting cool. Now, based on who I am, okay, so you will need to know your person's personality, because here I don't have the personality element. I have the vibration, or I have the vibe here. Okay, so I feel passionate and I feel strong in that passion. So whenever you're passionate and you're feeling strong in it, you act. You don't give a shit. So it's more that charismatic element that you walk further. Like you fast. Like you have 5 steps to make. Because of this empowered passion energy, you will, no matter what, you will walk those 5 steps. So you will do the actions you need. Okay, so be it I'm talking to a guy and I'm describing how you're feeling connected to a woman, then I'm going to empower you because this is the vibe you are feeling anyways. So you're putting the actions that are necessary to raise this woman to get the proper satisfaction. Okay, so... okay, but overall, I felt like this is more masculine reading. Okay, so if I'm a woman and I'm more masculine this one, it's more like what I'm thinking about is your eyes and your same concept. It's just like take it and turn it into another woman. Okay, like I said it in the form of I'm a guy and I'm thinking of you as if you're a woman. But if I'm a woman for another woman, I'm a guy for another guy, it will turn around because it's not necessarily like gender related, even though I have phallics here. Phallic for me, it's a you know, it's a penis. It's an erected phallic. Okay, so it's like a cock. And I'm not gonna use those words because they're vulgar words, but it's like a linga. Okay, so lingas are more masculine because it's a straight line, and circular things which are like void or vessels, they're yonis. Okay, here I do have yonis somehow with the moon and the aeon energy there, but overall, just understand that, you know, like there's a lot of suppressed, I don't wish to show my emotions, but if I go passion driven wise, I will be charismatic. And when I am charismatic, I will put the actions. Okay, so overall, my current feelings towards you is that I'm putting the action. And it's coming out of nowhere somehow. Or you will see the next time I will see you, I will put the action. But I want to put the action because I'm very passionate about you. I think of you. I still think about you. Anyways, that's it, guys. And if I were to kiss you, perhaps I will want you to describe how you felt when I kissed you. Or if we did kiss, I want you to describe how our kiss was, you know, like that, because I'm the charismatic type. Okay, I am the man here. Okay, so I like to, I'm not gonna say dominate, but overall I like the power element here a bit with the tower and the phallic thing. And I went my own way. Okay, I read this my own way because Millennium Thoth, sometimes it's my favorite. Okay, so Millennium Thoth is one of my, all my tarot decks are my favorite, but it's the one that I have the most, like, I like it. I don't know why. Okay, it's like that. But I feel like it's similar to me. That's why I don't want to kind of lead people, because I might be more delusional than other women. Or well, other women are delusional like me. It's just that I'm more like a hermit, so I don't kind of like close it. But when I go into leadership dynamics, I go charismatic. You know, I'm all about action taking. You know, when I have a vision connected to leadership position. But this one, it's more masculine vibes. Okay, so I had to go in a more masculine dynamic. But I'm not a man here. Okay, so I'm not a man. I'm reading it to you, but I will have faith that you will have the answer you seeked. Okay, so that was it. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you the insight you needed. If you want to dislike, comment down below. You can hit the bell, get the latest notifications. You can donate to my channel if you wish. You can ask for private readings, and so on. Okay, so thank you very much again, and have a beautiful day, and best of luck. If something does happen and it's a person that you like, then I hope that, you know, you'll make the best out of it all. Okay, and if you're the guy here, then definitely have faith in yourself, because the vibe is pretty positive. Okay, it's very positive like that. Okay, so act fast like you usually do, because men, you show your love through action, whether or not what you do in general. So women look at that also. It's not only that they look, but they look at that mostly in the initial phase. How much are you showing to them that you're a man who's eager to protect them? How important are they for you? How protective are you about, like, towards them? How much of their wishes are you eager to, you know, make happen, kind of thing? Like, show us that you're not just dating us for your sexual needs. But then again, the vibe here is overall sexual needs, perhaps. But it is connected with emotions. But perhaps you're not able to get over the poker face. I don't know, Slan. You'll know. You'll just test the waters with the woman or the man you're interested in. Okay? Best of luck. Good luck. Now, pile 4, whoever chose Sexual Magic Tarot, welcome to your reading. I don't know why I'm smiling in this pile. It's perhaps I have people from pile 3 that came. We want to know how this person's current feelings are. Okay, so this woman or this man's. It's about sexual magic. So this one, we'll see what we're gonna get. I'm just gonna stand up for this one. I need to stand up a bit, okay, guys? Like the other pile. Okay. Now, we'll go with the dice rolling again, because I'm drawn to doing it. So if you have 3 questions, we're just gonna go question 1, question 2, question 3. If you had 1 question and you want to go with the dice rolling as question 1 is option 1, so you choose option 1, 2, 3 for your answer. Okay, so if you have 1 question, you want to go with the, you know, like choose 1, 2, or 3 for the answer. Or you can go with 3 questions, and each question will be answered with the dice rolling. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds to prepare your mind, and you decide if you want to go with the 3 questions you want to ask. You can stop the video. Or you can, you know, choose the other option, which is more like one question. You have 3 answers, but then again, you choose the option. Okay, so question number 1. We have number 11. So it's nonsense. Okay, so the question you have, it's nonsense. Question number 2. The answer is no, or option number 2. And question number 3, or option number 3, you have number 5. So excellent luck with the third option. Okay, so pretty lucky in the third option. Okay, so if question number 3, it's excellent luck. That's how it is. Now the vibe I go in when I think of you have divine feminine and you have the light. Okay, so it's divine feminine. It's feminine, pinky, and cutesy, and like bubbly, and like flowers and stuff like that. This one's decoration and the light. Okay, so I go very nurturing and motherly towards you. Okay, motherly, like I take care of you. There's like bubble baths, or like a essential oil bath with some rose petals in there, and like massage, and you know, like candles and good food on the table, wine and dining and cheese and fruits and grapes and stuff like that. Okay, so very erotic like that, but delightful. So I'm excited, but in a good way. I'm happy. It's precious dynamics. You're precious to me. You're like my husband or my wife, or like my daughter or my son. It's like that. Okay, so I'm going erotic, but erotic is more sexual dynamics. Now, parental vibe is not necessarily sexual, okay? So, understand that, okay? Please, there's a distinction. So messages for you. So we have, I want more, but I'm scared. Okay, so this one, I want to ask for more. I want to ask for more. Like a timid person wanting to ask for more. Okay, and will this ever change? Okay. And then we have broken. I feel shattered about this situation. So it's a heartbroken type of person. So your heartbreaker, this one. I feel shattered about this situation. So it's a pretty difficult situation, this one. And then you have lion. Time to act. So wherever you are, if you didn't act properly, please act. Okay, so questions I would want to ask you. This one. What are the deal breakers that would make you reconsider a relationship? What are your needs? What are your needs? So that you can perhaps reconsider our relationship. And then you have share one thing I've done this week that has made your week better. So perhaps like we do see each other, this one, but then again, it's not working out. Perhaps this one. It's not working out between you and me. I have everything, I think, yeah. So there's a woman who's in love with you, perhaps, and they feel pretty conflicted in the situation. You have the 8 of Swords in reverse. My challenge is the 3 of Wands. And the reason why it's that way, it's the Five of Pentacles. In the initial phase, we have the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands in reverse. In the middle section, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And in the near future, we have Two of Pentacles. This one, I don't know how to, like, position myself here. Overall, I feel like I want to take care of you, and I'm very happy when I see you, and I hear about you, and I talk about you. It's like that. I'm in love. I want to take care of you. But then again, broken. I feel shattered about this situation, but like I feel broken. So I feel heartbroken. I feel grief in my heart that, like, I want more, but I'm scared. But then again, like, it's not changing. Our relationship is not changing. So perhaps for you, you need to be like a lion. You have to, you know, time to take action. Or this person needs to take action, but this person perhaps already did take the action necessary to, you know, ask you to be with them or to consider them as a woman or a man, you know? Perhaps. But will this ever change? Because I can't seem to detach myself here. This one, how they're feeling deep down, they feel very conflicted. Why? Because, but like, it's not conflicted, it's more like they feel like they know the answer could be, but like, okay, this one, it's more the vibe of I'm in love with you perhaps, and I want to take care of you, and I want more, but I'm scared that I will just be used and, like, because I'm already broken here. Like, my heart is broken. I can't mend it, okay? So even if you mend it, perhaps it will be happy, but then again, the reality is it possible to be together? This one. What are the deal breakers that would make you reconsider our relationship? Like, what are your needs, perhaps? Your needs from the partner you're seeking for. Okay, and share one thing I've done this week that has made your week better. Or perhaps what I could do that could make your week better. Tell me about it so that I can be useful to you. I could nurture you. I could love you. I could be happy in the element of, you know, expressing the devotion I feel towards you. But then again, this one, I feel broken. So there's like a thin line, and your person is dancing on that thin line. Yes, no, I'm crazy, I'm not. I should risk it. No, I shouldn't. You know, like, it's like that. It's I'm dancing on that thin line. I'm dancing. It's not that I'm tippy-toey. I'm dancing on it. I want more, but I'm scared. I'm pretty sure I'm not what you need, but then I want to be. It's like that. I'm insane a bit, this one. Because overall, how I'm feeling conflicted. I want it even though I think I shouldn't have it. Or I'm not the it person for you, but I still want you to take advantage of me. Hence where the insanity element is, like, playing here. That's why I feel broken and shattered, because I want to be used by you if you're going to use me. But then again, what about my feelings? So I'm selfish and then I'm not. I'm devoted to you and then I'm not. It's like that. It's very confused vibes. Current feeling, I feel confused here. Why? Because perhaps I was either with the Five of Pentacles, it means you gave me the cold shoulders, you rejected me, I mean nothing to you. Or it could also be that you and I made out this one and it was the most exciting moment of my life. Could be. I don't know. And my challenge perhaps with the Three of Wands is to kiss you. So this one, perhaps it could be that I wanted to kiss you, but my challenge was to get kissed by you. This one, it's like that. So this one, I don't know who I'm leading on, guys. You'll need to know if I really like you like this. Okay, so just be careful. Okay, like I'm being careful the way I'm expressing it, but then I have no idea who I'm reading this to for who. Okay, so if you know I'm in love with you and I did show you that I wanted something with you and I wanted to kiss you, I wanted to get closer to you, I wanted to close the gap with you, then you take it. Okay, it's a bit that vibe, this one. And in the past, connected to the whole situation was that I was pretty bored with you, though. I was bored, this one. Or you were bored, this one. What is this? Like in the initial phase, I wanted to have like an equal give and take. Because I was bored. But deep down, I did wanna, you know... Okay, on a physical level, I showed you boredom. I showed you I was bored here. But why I was showing you I was bored here was because I wanted you to spice things up. Okay, so... in the middle section or in the present moment, I feel very shy. Or you're shy in this one. I feel very shy. And I'm holding a cross, okay, guys? I have like a cross from Virgin Mary or something of sort. So perhaps this one is definitely a virgin. You know, they definitely might be a virgin, this one. If you know I'm not, then it's a different story. Or it's the same story. It's just like, I have this timid, shy vibe to me. Although you know deep down perhaps I might not be shy if I get used to you, but I'm pretty shy in general with men or women I'm attracted to. So my technique here is that I show boredom, but then again I want the equal give and take. So overall, I'm the type that, you know, if I was bored, I wanted you to play with me. It's like that. I wanted you to play with me. But afterwards or in the present moment, it's more like I'm still shy around you. I'm still shy around you. But you like that, perhaps. That's why you tease me more, you approach me more, because I'm very shy. Could be. Or I'm bashful. Like that. And then in the near future, like, the more you're approaching me, the more embarrassed I'm getting, though. So I definitely might be like a virgin still. And like I want to be seduced, but I don't know how to open myself up to be seduced properly. So this one, there might be some blockages about your person, but overall just understand that this woman or this man is very happy to see you. When they see you, they're very, like, they go in a very pink energy. I go pink. Like, you see, like, the color you can relate with me is pink. But perhaps I'll blush. I'll be red like a potato. But I feel happy when I like, it's because I'm happy to see you, this one. Even though I'm very shy, very timid, very, like, I act bored, but technically the boredom element could be to hide the bashfulness. But if you were to act towards me, you do see that I'm pretty bashful, okay? Like, I'm pretty, like, shy and timid as a person. And technically, right now, I do feel very broken. Will this ever change? Okay, so this one is like that. You don't see it perhaps in the near future, but I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of myself, of my desires. So it's more a complicated situation, perhaps, for pile 4. If I was reading this to a man. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so that was it, pile 4. If you want to dislike, comment down below. You can hit the bell, you can donate, you can ask for private readings. Okay, so you have all of these options you can choose from, and I'll see you on my next video. Okay, so that's it. Now, pile 5, whoever chose Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, how is your person's current feelings towards you? So their current feelings towards you. So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Their challenge is the Tower card. The reason why it's that way is the World card. The initial energy is the Justice in reverse. The middle section, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card. Insane. Okay, let's see what I'm gonna get. In the near future, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, below the deck, I have the Queen of Cups energy. Okay, so I have a lot of major arcanas. Practically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 7 cards. I have the Queen of Pentacles in the middle section. The vibe I go in, my current energy is compassion. So I feel compassionate towards you. The vibe I go in, feel compassion. Here we have bowel. So plenty of material things. So plenty of material things. Then we have axe. Forces working against you. So there are forces that are working against you. Then you have doing something risky, taking a chance. Tiger energy. And then we have family wishes come true. Family wishes that come true. Okay. let's go with questions that this person wants to ask you. So you have, what book do you believe I would benefit most from reading? And then you have, what do you feel is the most romantic thing I've ever done for you? And then you have, tell me something you believe as a child that makes you laugh now. So tell me something you believed as a child that makes you laugh now. Okay, you have that. What do you feel is the most romantic thing I've ever done for you? And then, what book do you believe I would benefit most from reading? So if you have any book recommendations, you can tell this person about it. Okay, so in the initial, like I was gonna say in the initial, I don't want to be the reason you cry. So I don't want to be the reason you will cry. This one, people don't believe in me. So people don't believe in me. This one. Then there's another message, is unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss with you. Then we have soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. And then we have reminiscing. So I miss our inside jokes. Okay. So this one, how am I gonna read this one? You have 5 of Wands. So there's a mother figure here. This could be a mother figure, a woman figure, an older person, or this could also be your wife, perhaps, this one. Or your mother, your grandmother, something of the sort, okay? Like a woman who is older, wiser, perhaps, here in this situation. It could be a woman as it could be a man. I don't think there's something romantic here. It's more something that makes you feel good. Okay, so overall with the Queen of Pentacles, how they're feeling is that how can they be of use to you? Okay, so it's like a woman or a man that has a lot of resources and they wish to kind of be of help to you. Okay, why do they want to do this? With the World card, they want to see you thrive, they want to see you succeed, they want to see you overcome yourself and to make your own foundation. Okay, like create your own foundation on a more palpable physical manner. Okay, so it's a person that wishes for you to, you know, like succeed overall. It's like a mother figure. It's your own mother, it's your own sponsor, or it's a woman that you kind of work with, it's a co-worker kind of thing. Okay, and their challenge with the tarot card is more like face the unknown, or you face the unknown, or even if they were to kind of help you out, what about the, you know, the forces that work against you in life, technically. So in the initial phase with the Justice card, in some way on a physical level, like on an internal, it's not physical, on an internal way, in the like on a physical way, like on a, I'm saying on a physical, but technically this is more internal. Okay, so in the past you didn't know, but this person was more like looking at the truth. Okay, so what is the truth in this situation? And I was more focusing on that, even though you didn't see it. Now in the present moment, how I'm feeling towards you is more like I'm seeing that you wish to manipulate the situation, and that you are strong in that aspect of wanting to manipulate the situation regarding the odds. Okay, so it's more like even if there are forces that are against you, there are things that are challenging, I'm seeing you, I'm feeling like you are strong enough to take control of certain things, and you know, like you've decided to go with that option. And then in the near future with the 10 of Swords, I'm kind of seeing that like I do feel emotions towards you, and I want to build with you, and I want to give you the opportunity. But this, how am I feeling? It's more like I do see that, you know, like for some, if you have back issues, like the expectations are what is causing the back issue, perhaps. Now if it's not a back issue, it's more like the 10 of Swords. It's more like expectations are like this one overall connected to how I'm feeling pressed. I'm going through an ego death here. This one, it's more like I'm going more compassionate. I'm not approaching you in the form of I'm gonna abuse you kind of thing. I'm being more compassionate. This one, I am being understanding. This one. But I do feel like you seem defeated here in this situation. There's nothing more you can do. It's like that, this one. It's like that. So overall, in the near future, how I'm feeling towards you, I feel like perhaps I'm having an ego death, this one. Or I'm seeing that you're kind of like dead with the expectations. It's more like the expectations are tiring you. Like the expectations are exhausting you, this one. Or there's like a lot of self-inflicted expectation that you have that is causing you this, I'm not gonna say this failure, but this temporary like self killing or something of sort. Okay, so it's more like that, this one. So people don't believe in me, and I don't want to be the reason you cry, technically, this one. But I want to reconsider. Like, I miss our inside jokes. The lesson I learned from us will never be forgotten, and there's unfinished business. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So overall, regardless of I'm helping you, I'm sponsoring you, and I'm doing all these kind of stuff, there is unfinished business between you and me. Okay, so it's like that. And then we have the 3-question answering. So you can prepare yourself. There's 2 ways you can go. It's either you have 3 questions and I'll just answer those 3 questions with each dice rolling, or you can prepare the question in your own headspace. And when I'm shuffling, like, you have 3 options. So the first question, which is first option, that's you chose the number 1 option, then your answer is 1. Okay, so it's more like you can have 3 questions, 3 answers, or you can have 1 question and choose the 3 from the 3 dice rolling. Okay, so I'm presuming you've decided what you want, so I'm just gonna, first question, it's number 8. So you have patience is required on your end for the first question, or if you chose number 1, option number 1, that's the answer. Question number 2, you have 7. So we have faith in the situation. So you need to have faith in the situation. Pray or like do offerings if you're from that culture that you believe. Like if you have deities, you do offerings to your deities. And you pray. And pile 3, like option number 3 or question number 3, the answer you have is 7 again. So I think it's have faith. So for all 3 options or 2 options, it's having faith. Okay, so and since it's number I think it was number 7 or 8, so patience and have faith, but I had 7 for the previous one, and I have 8 now. So technically the 8 is outside when I put it outside, but I had 7. So having faith could also be praying, offering of your time, volunteering for the cause kind of thing. Okay, so overall, if you have a question in your headspace, I think perhaps some volunteering or like offering of yourself to other people, offering some of your services could help you find or lead you, guide you towards the answers to your questions. Okay, It's like that. That's what I channeled for all three options. Okay. That's it. Now, pile, I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you guys some kind of insight. If you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You can subscribe to the channel. You can hit the bell. You can donate to my channel from a heart space if you wish to. You can ask for private readings if you want. Okay, so the terms of services are down below. Okay, so if you need any tools to distress or to kind of help yourself to seek some kind of spiritual practice, I have a lot of tools in the description box. Okay, they're all free. They're all available for those who need it. Okay. So that's it. Now, pile 6, whoever chose the Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So, pile 6, we're going to start with divination. Okay, so before I start the spread, you are allowed to choose 3 questions. Okay, so you can have 3 questions in your headspace, and I will roll the dice and I'll give you up to 12 possible answers. You can also go, if the first option you don't want to go with 3 questions because it's a collective reading, let's say, you can also decide in your headspace that one question, and you can go with each, like when I say question 1 or option 1, it's more like you have one question and you chose one, the first rolling, the second rolling, or the third rolling for your answer. Okay, you can go that way. So I'm giving you possibilities to use as much as you can the dice rolling element, but then again, you have to have faith that it is the proper answer for your question. Okay, so just prepare yourself when I say that. Breathe in, read out, and relax your body. Have the question in your third eye ready, and you know, like, you're ready to reflect around the answer even whenever I'm gonna give it to you. Okay, so you're gonna have faith that this is the right answer for you, and if not, then the answer is inside of you. Just have faith that it is there. Just need to find it within you. Okay, but overall, we're doing this so that it can help you tap into yourself more, which is what we want you to do, because life happens also from inside. Okay, it's not just outside of you that life happens, it's inside of you too. So you're ready? So I'm just going to prepare myself. We have pile 1, question 1, or option 1. Question 1 or option 1. We have number 5. 5, it's excellent luck. Okay, so if you chose option 1 or you had a question, it's excellent luck. Now, pile option 2, I'm saying pile 2, but it's option 2 or question 2, we have 6. So 6 is of course, so it's a big yes. And question 3 or option 3, if you chose option 3, you have number 9. So 9 is certainly. So it's certain. All the answers were pretty positive. Okay, so certainly. So let us see how this person taps into. You have universal love. So I was gonna, like, this is universal love, and we have one crown chakra. Okay, this one is more crown chakra activity. Inner illumination. Okay, so it's inner illumination, and universal love is also part of the crown chakra. Cosmic consciousness, oneness. So it's a lot of like a celestial realm. Okay, but it's also inner illumination. Okay, so it's a person that taps into their crown chakra, and universal love, which is also the same thing. Okay, so what do I want? Current feelings of your person. So you have I see you in myself, which is definitely very normal for a crown chakra person. or the vibe. I cry at nights and I need to figure myself out. Okay. Now, these are things you want to know about them, okay? Or you wanted to just know, perhaps, or understand. Now, what else? Reflection. So being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So this one, being away from you, has allowed this woman or this man some element of clarity. What else? So you have scale. Keep your life in balance. You have to keep your life in balance. Then you have bird, perched. So waiting for news, package, letter. And then you have wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So just for you guys, understand that when you're in an indecisive vibe, you can't seem to decide. It is more like you're allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So you're wasting a bit of your time, precious time. And then bird, perch, waiting for news, package, letters. So perhaps you are waiting for news, and scale. So keep your life in balance. So no matter what, eat like a proper diet, fast if you need to. Make sure that you sleep enough, you work enough, you exercise enough, you meditate enough, you volunteer enough, you have like you spend time with your family and friends. So that's the element of keeping it moderated. Okay, so keep your life in balance still. Okay, what questions that I have for you? You have, which couple in our life do you wish to be either more like or nothing like? Explain. And then you have, what's something you taught when we first met that you no longer believe to be true? So this one, perhaps, which couple in our life do you wish to be either more like or nothing like, and explain. And then what's something you taught when we first met that you no longer believe to be true? Okay, so those are how it is. Just gonna stand up because oh. Okay, I'm ready. So how do I current feelings is the Seven of Pentacles. Their challenge is the Five of Cups. The reason why it's that way, it's the Knight of Cups. In the initial phase, you have the Queen of Wands. In the middle section, you have the Six of Wands. And then in the near future, you have the Two of Cups. So this one, perhaps, it could be like a love offer, perhaps, or a passionate love offer, or it's more like the thing that you've been waiting for but has not been kind of like invested in. Could be okay. So overall, I was not expecting this to be romantic, but it is pretty like romance driven. I was gonna go more like spiritual family and stuff like that, but this one overall, when I said inner illumination, perhaps the person got a figured out something or was illuminated about you, perhaps this one. So I got like an awakening element here. So I'm very aware of the fact that, you know, like I do see you in myself. So you're someone very similar to me. I cry at night because of pain or something of the sort, and I need to figure myself out because, like, I don't feel like the present me is who I wish to be, could be. And then you have reflection. So being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity, which is more like the separation element here could be. So the person does see you in themselves. So technically you and I are pretty similar as a person, or I feel like we vibe overall. I do cry at night. We don't know for what reason, and they need to figure themselves out overall. And the relationship you and them have overall is more reflective. They've been reflecting about what you mean to them because they see you in them and they see themselves in you. So in some way, it's more like someone who can relate to you in a very profound manner. Okay, so overall, how I'm approaching you in a more enlightened manner. Okay, or I figured things out within myself, even though I need to figure myself out, but I know what I want from you now. Okay, so overall, my current feelings towards you is that I'm more patient. I'm very patient. I've planted the seed and I'm waiting for them to grow. Why I'm doing that is because I know that I'm a emotional suitor. I have emotions towards you and I wish to, you know, have that compassionate, harmonious, beautiful relationship, technically. Because the Knight of Cups is also, I have the Two of Cups at the end. So overall, in the near future, I will ask you to be my partner, this one. So in the initial phase, my challenge though is to have missed opportunities, or it's more like when I'm patient like this until I figure myself out, it's more like I'm kind of like, my challenge is not to focus on the, you know, the third parties, the other people's emotions, my own emotional baggages, uh the toxic emotions I used to have towards other people. It's like all the baggages. Like, my challenge is to like focus on closing the gap between you and me. Or my challenge is to perhaps stand up for this relationship, even though my goal is abundance. Or because the Three of Cups can be many stuff, okay? Like, number 3 in general, it's I mean, Three of Cups is a sign of abundance, it's a sign of joy, it's a sign of celebration, it's a sign of like many people coming together and spending good time, you know, it's like that. But this one, you have like all the Three of Cups that are like dropped on the side, and the person is definitely emphasizing more on that. So, and there's a bridge with the castle on the other end. And the cups are more further away from the bridge. So I don't know in what way this one they need to figure themselves out, this one, but the fact that you guys were at a these things did help them gain more clarity around the situation with you, connect to you. So the challenge I'll tell you later on, perhaps. So overall, in the past, how I felt towards you is that like I stood my ground. I was more silent. I was more recognized. I was more happy. uh like I knew you wanted to give me a try, this one. You were very firm on it, kind of thing, and you were very happy about the aspect of wishing to invest in me, perhaps, this one. Right now, in the present moment, I am preparing myself, or I am coming towards you with the wand that is successful. So for some of you, overall, the person does feel very successful about the fact that about what they invested in, perhaps. So the person did invest in you and they're waiting right now, but they feel very successful with you, though, this one. And then in the near future, with the Two of Cups, it's some way, it's like, I'm very proud of being in a relationship with you. Like, I knew I wanted to be in a relationship with you and I made it happen, this one. With the Two of Cups, it's more like I made that alliance with you. I either decided to marry you or I decided to like not remain stagnant. Because the funny thing here is that we have a lot of like statues here, okay? And I just saw this, guys. So you have a lot of statues, okay? And you have like a foot here. If you look, there's a foot that's broken, and behind it you also see that there's a statue there, and there's a temple perhaps behind. So this one overall could be that I want to create an alliance with you ASAP, because overall I cannot stay like a statue and not do anything. So that's what the inner enlightenment element helped them gain. Like when they were separated from you, they gained the clarity that they wish to invest in you properly. Okay, so overall how I'm feeling is that I feel successful about the fact that I was patient here, and I took the time to detach from you, perhaps, or separated myself from you, because I gained the clarity element towards what I wish to do with you. So overall, which couple in our life do you wish to be, either more like or nothing like? Explain. So I want to be coupled up with you, but I want to know what type of couple dynamics you wish to have with me. And then what's something you thought when we first met that you no longer believe to be true? Okay, so the first time you met me, when you were very certain about wanting to be with me, perhaps, what were your thoughts then and now? Okay, and you don't believe in it anymore, kind of stuff. So this one, it's like that, okay? But overall, it's a very positive energy, like what I got, because I know what I want now and I'm going after it. It's like that. So, want it or not, the person did get the clarity element straight. Like, they know what the ideas they're gonna ground it, and they're starting to ground it already, this one. Because the reason why I'm doing it is because I wanna, like, bring it down, okay? And the bringing it down, you need a 10, okay? But I don't remember if I had a 10. I had a 5, I have a 6, I have a 7. So yeah, I am bringing it down. Number 7, it's pretty grounded. 7 is it's not the physical plane yet, but it is close. There's just 2 more planes to go. Create the foundation and then connect it with the elemental world. So overall, in the near future, you're gonna see me, though, like, no, you're gonna see me act on it, okay? So overall, I will be masculine, and like number 2s are usually more masculine, 3s are more feminine. So masculine energy is here. So you have 7, you have 4. I don't have 4, but I have the Queen. I have number 3. I have number 2. I have number 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. So we just need number 10. But below the deck, I have the Devil card. So this one is more the bondage, and it is also the material, okay? The Devil card is where? 1 second. The Devil. It's, I mean, it's not important how it is on the Kabbalah tree, but overall, the important thing is that I know what I want, okay? My challenge, though, with the Five of Cups is to either prioritize the relationship regardless of all my visions, or release the third party or the addictions or the excess. You know, sometimes when you have too much on your plate, you just don't know, like, you don't finish everything. So there's not that element of fulfillment because you feel like you're full and the plate is still full, kind of stuff. Understand? So this one overall, perhaps when we did see the cards, I don't remember where I put them. Was it here? No, it's not. But technically, yeah, it's here. So you have like keep your life in balance. Then you have waiting for news, package letter. And then you have indecisive, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So overall, this person wants to be stubborn and aggressive and focus more on the great happiness instead of, you know, the great happiness with you, perhaps, that they were not able to see because of the addictions. Could also be it. Okay, so I know perhaps it was not clear, but this is where I have to stop. It's like that. I cannot continue on. I have to stop this one. Okay.